Hey guys, it's Zia. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel for the first time. If you're new, hello. Today I am doing a first impressions video of the Makeup Revolution Fast Base Stick Foundation. I got this in the shade F8, right there, see? F8. And so let's see how this works. I'm so curious. In person it looks like it might be a little dark, but on camera it looks perfect, so I don't know. Let's open it up all the way, see how much product is in here. That's a good amount. I mean, it's not great. They still had some space. They could have done more, but they didn't. But, you know, it's a good amount. It's a pretty good amount. It's not bad. So, yeah, like I was saying, the reason why I wanted to get a stick foundation is because I kept on hearing that these are so much faster and, like, you know, going to work in the daytime, I usually didn't feel like putting a whole lot of effort into makeup. So I got it, but don't have that issue at the moment. But having a nice fast foundation is still a very welcome idea. So where's my mirror? I look a little crazy, but the texture feels really nice. It went on really easily. I don't feel like it tugged at my skin. The color looks, okay. The color looks okay, and the coverage is not bad. I mean, I have really dark spots here, and they're not 100% covered, but it doesn't look that bad, and like it looks nice and glowy. Personally, I like super full coverage. If I can see my skin underneath, it's not what I want. But this doesn't look half bad. Like I would really wear this. It might be a little too warm for my skin because I can definitely see the line forming when I'm blending. You see that? I'm worried that once it oxidizes, it's gonna look even worse. But we'll see. I always get a shade that's like a little too dark for me, but I'm not mad at it. In general, it looks pretty good. And like if I was going to work and it had this kind of coverage, I wouldn't be unhappy. Because when I was going to work, I wasn't like really trying to look my best. Not to say like I didn't care, but I cared more about sleeping than going to work all dolled up. I would basically put on a tinted sunscreen and put some powder over that just to keep everything matte, and brows, mascara, maybe eyeliner if I had time, and a little bit of highlight, and not much more than that. Bronzer on days that I really needed it, like today I need some. Oh my goodness, it's the hot Cheetos. I know it. But I'm not mad at the stick foundation right now. I am liking it. I feel like I want a little bit more coverage because this looks really natural, but if you're somebody who wants really natural looking foundation, this stuff feels really good so far. I'm not gonna say 100% that it's wonderful and perfect and everybody should get it yet, because I haven't worn it throughout the day, but not bad. I'm not mad at it. And this line is just making me very frustrated. Hello, husband. Hello. Like, I don't know what that was. I'm sorry. I definitely want like more coverage here, so I'm just gonna go add more. I think I'm being very heavy-handed with it, but I like full coverage. Okay, that's better. Is it perfect? No, but it's better. If this was in the right color, I would totally wear this. I mean, it looks like really natural and glowy, but still has a really good amount of coverage, for me at least. But I see a lot of girls out there that have like really great skin already, and so like a nice coat of this on top if you really want some extra coverage on your skin, even though like you probably don't need it, because I see a lot of people that are just like have like the most butteriest skin. Like, where do you get this from? But if you have pretty good skin already, you don't really need a lot of this, and it's gonna look really good. But the color is wrong for me, but we're gonna try to fix it. I'm gonna try to fix it off camera. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna apply like my concealer and my brows and all that good stuff. So I will see you guys in a minute. Alright guys, I am back. My face is done. I had a lot of fun doing my makeup today. I used Juvia's Place makeup. So I used the Festival palette. I used a little bit of the Nubian palette. And where's my blush palette? Where did you... Oh, there it is. That scared me. And the Saharan blush palette. And I love everything. I also tried applying Soil. This is the matte lipstick, and it's like this really pretty orange shade, and I love it, but along with this eyeshadow look, it was a bit much. I feel like maybe if I do like, you know, really like subtle eyes, I would totally put this on, but this paired with all of this was just too much, so I used the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink Liquid Lipstick in the color Amazonian. I love this so much. Definitely one of my favorite lipsticks of all time. I don't know what that was. Anyway, back to my first impression review of this, what is this? Foundation, this stick foundation from Makeup Revolution. I love it so far. I wish I had gotten the right color, but the coverage is pretty good. I'm not really judging the texture in this general area because, well, actually it does help to know. So for a while I was using Witch Hazel as a toner, and instead of getting the good brand at that point, I have the good brand now. I have the Thayer's one, which is the one with no alcohol. Woo! It's alcohol free. This is a cucumber one. I love this stuff. I've been using it for the last 3 days or so, and I'm already like hooked. I don't think I'll ever get tired of this stuff. And it has improved. I got kind of off topic for a second. I skipped ahead. But the other brand that I was using is just like a regular store brand. It has alcohol in it. It says that it's like an inactive ingredient. But just because it's not active in the product doesn't mean that it's not in the product. So like my skin doesn't matter if the bottle says that it's an inactive ingredient. It still knows that it's in there, and so this area of my face is the area that gets dry the most. I don't understand. You would think it would be like another part of my face, but right here, my whole chin area from my bottom lip down, this whole section gets super dry really quickly, depending on what products I use. And since I was using Witch Hazel with alcohol in it, it got really dry. So as I look at my skin right now, I can definitely see the dry patches compared to everywhere else, which looks really smooth. The areas here that are dry and have like really dry patches, you can definitely see how this foundation sticks to the dry patches, and it's not pretty. But yeah, if you have oilier skin or like normal to oily skin, I don't think that this would be a bad idea for you. I think that this would really help out. Dry skin, definitely probably just stick to liquid foundations, and of course use hydrating products. This, I am a fan so far. We'll see how it lasts throughout the day. I've had it on for a few hours already because I was doing my makeup and taking breaks over and over again because there was like multiple things for me to do. So it's 2:53 already. Hey, excuse you. Don't be rude. It's 2:53 already. And so we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna keep it on until maybe like 9 o'clock. So I'm not gonna get like a whole lot of wear out of it, but we'll see how it goes for that amount of time. I really like it so far. I think it's great, and we will see how it goes. Alright? Oh, and also something I didn't mention was that I love the packaging. It's so nice and sleek. I think they were kind of trying to do like the KKW kind of thing. I might be completely wrong, but I really like how this looks. It's just like nice, sleek, matte packaging, and the rose gold accent is really cute too. So I think this packaging is like super adorable, really simple and minimalistic, but like it looks more expensive than it is. This is like, I think $9 at Ulta. I would totally buy this again in the right shade because I bought the wrong shade, but yeah, I really like it. Alright, I'll come back and let you guys know how it lasts throughout the day. So I've had it on for like 7 hours and it still looks really good except for on my chin, which is really dry, and everything else looks great. So for 7 hours I think it looks pretty good. It doesn't feel like it's breaking apart on my cheeks or anything. Even where I have like a lot of bumps from acne and all of that, it looks like it's hanging on really well. Everywhere else looks good. The roughest part is in the dry areas of my face. So this was like a good test because like I have areas that are oily, normal, and super dry. Got to like test everything all at once. So not good for dry skin, but on the bright side, it looks like it's doing pretty good for the oily areas of my face, which is really weird, and the normal areas are fine too. Hopefully you guys could hear me when I was talking to myself in the mirror, but yeah, I really do like it. I just need to get the right color because I messed up and got the wrong color. But even the wrong color ended up looking pretty good. I filmed multiple videos today and everything looked alright. It could have been better if I had gotten the right color. Ziya, do better, but it's not that bad. I am pretty happy with it. So yeah, I would give this a solid like 8. It blended really easily. It stayed well really on my face. Honestly, I don't know why I'm not giving it a 10. I think maybe because, oh, the coverage. I had to build up the coverage a little bit. So it's the only reason why it's not getting a 10. But I knocked off 2 points because it doesn't have the coverage I want in one single swipe. And the coverage is really important for me because I have dark spots right here and right here, which are being fixed with a little bit of witch hazel every day, but it's still very much there. So yeah, I need that little extra bit of coverage because I don't want to see all my dark spots coming through. And you can see it coming through a little bit. I do have bronzer on, but you know, there's a difference between bronzer and a dark spot, and I can kind of tell that that is not bronzer right here. That is my dark spot going in this line. So yeah, in the end, like I said, I would give this foundation an 8. Like, the packaging is, let me grab it. The packaging is beautiful. Oh, you know what? I should probably check how many colors it offers because that is important. There's 18 colors. It is $9 at Ulta. These are the color options. Hopefully it's focusing and you guys can see. I feel like the shade range could be a little bit better because most of the colors in the first 2 rows are like way too similar, and then the difference between this one and this one here is like fairly drastic. So I think they could have done a little bit. Oh my goodness, hold on. Okay. That looked terrible. I think they could have done a little bit better with their deeper foundation colors. Now that I consider the amount of colors that they have and like their shade range and everything, I would give it a 7 instead of an 8 because I think they could have done a little bit better with their shade range. It's not bad, but I think it could have been a little bit better because like all the colors in the first 2 rows basically look the same to me, and then the last row is like all for deeper skin tones, and I don't feel like that's very fair because there's not enough for deeper skin tones. Fenty did so good with being inclusive, and everybody has to step up too. So they didn't do bad, but I think they could have done better. So like I said, I'd give it a 7 because the packaging is beautiful. It lasts really well on oily skin and on normal skin. Not really good for dry skin, but on normal and oily skin it lasts really well. The coverage is like a medium coverage. I want full coverage. That's just my taste. I know not everybody likes full coverage foundations. But yeah, that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget you can get this for $9 at Ulta. Yeah, I've been talking forever. I'd give this a 7. Let me know if you've tried it down below, or if there's any other stick foundations that you think is better than this one. Let me know what you thought. Do you like stick foundations, or do you prefer liquid or powder foundations? That is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that little subscribe button down below, because I would love to have you as part of my tiny little growing YouTube family. Also, don't forget to hit that little bell icon. It's either up there or down there. I don't know where it is, but you should find it and hit it. I did that wrong. But you should find it and hit it, because you can and you should, so that you can keep up with all the videos. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.